Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening, guys. It's been a while since I was on in front of the camera actually. Okay, depending on whichever time of the day that you're going to come across this. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a while. I want to talk about something. I have a very very short story time of something that just recently happened, like last week. So into eyenzakalile last week is this. I think this started happening from last week, but the last time this happened was last week. Shuji at work, I met up with this guy. Okay, not good I met up with this guy. I've always been seeing him and all of that. To describe him, he's dark, tall, and he looks good. Suit kahle kahle, it's in DTH, dark, tall, and handsome. Yes, he fits the description. And masculine in score like. So, but thinking, okay, inking yakhe anayo akakhona ukuyigqokisa. Ugoa like a hobo. And I'm sorry to abafethu who are hobos and who watch this channel. I love you all, but ugoa njengani. Okay, another thing with me, if we decide to pursue something, or yeah, I mean, I'm this kind of a person who I will want to help you where you lack, in a sense of physically. I'll be like, no, you can't dress like this, you can't do this. Mina, oh no, no, not me. No, kijwalo. Who? So we I had a crush on him and everything like that. And then at work, we no longer working, we're on the same shift, but and in the same department in terms of Guti, it's the area, but not the same. Different workstations, like very different workstations. Same department under the same umbrella, but in Newcastle. So, okay, my phone is saying I do not have space. I'm going to talk fast. So now, I like this guy, and then in the Shailem says it is that we no longer have my 12 hours and stuff like that. So I do not really, I couldn't really see him more often and stuff like that. However, I started going crazy because I was like, if I like you a lot. So I got to a point where and then I was like going crazy, and then I was like, fuck. One morning I was like, because before I get to my locker, and then I get to my locker. Then I was like, no, he hasn't. Get dressed and go back to his locker. Mind you, when I go, the only time we are past his locker is when I am coming in. And then when I'm going to the plant, I do not pass his locker at all. So now with this particular thing, I was like, no, let me go back there and ask for his numbers. We're doing a morning shift. I actually did that. I went there, got his numbers. We started talking on WhatsApp. I won't lie to you. We spoke on WhatsApp for like approximately close to 5 hours. 5. We for his call. So we spoke. What do you like? What don't you like? And everything like that. The house, we were getting along like a house on fire. But the thing that derailed me from being head over heels, if I like you, I like you. And when I like you, I will like you a lot. Until you'll tell me something that is just fucked up. No, I can't take this and I'm not going to take this. Like with him, what he told me was that if he first he asked me about Wuti. I'm summarizing this guy because I don't have space. He was like, would you have a problem if you want to go to E-Pride? Like this year I went to E-Pride. We went to E-Pride. I'm going to post these pictures as a Pride now on YouTube, and then you get to see how I looked. A lot of people were shocked, eh? But I enjoyed E-Pride, man. okay, we're not talking about pride. He was like, would you feel some type of way if I tell you, no, I do not want to go, I want to stay behind? I was like, no, I wouldn't. It's up to you. Because another thing, I want you to also, and everyone around me, to do internal, but from again, I don't want to force anyone. So, and then he asked me, okay, if you are going out, would you mind if you want to go out and I don't want to go out with you? Okay, now this is kind of like, okay, why when I got it's kind of like, seems now you don't want to be seen with me. In my head I was like that, and then I was like, no, I wouldn't have a problem if we go to the groove and you decide not to go. And then he was like, would you have a problem if I went to the groove and then I come back with someone? Because me, I'm this type of, he was saying that because he was saying he's the type of person who he likes asking people out. He enjoys the chase, but he doesn't enjoy the end goal. Like, he enjoys asking people out, but he doesn't enjoy the fact he might ends up getting that person or not. Then I was like, hi, can judge bunch. And then he was like, yeah, and he enjoys that. And then he'll bring a person home, and then if he brings that person home, he'll regret, but still fuck or have sex with that person. Okay, I'm sorry for the language, but they still have sex. And then in my head, I'm like, I must learn today inobtoxi. Lento inobutoxi. And then we started speaking. Then, and mind you, as we were speaking regarding my pet peeves and everything, I did tell him, I can love you like crazy, but once you start lentuzana wenzani uba nama ucheat ngikushiya mina vele ngiyakushiya ke mina ngiyashiyana into engirong ngayo ngiyakushiya. I understand nje. That's why even with marriage, mina vele angingikhona vele ku marriage, angingikhona in marriage because ngikushiya nje. Even with my ex, I remember there was a time when I told him ukuthi mina, if do you know what, if we were to ever get married, we would never stay in the same house, because I enjoy my space. And not only that, I do love you. Not only that, I also enjoy this thing with you. My the love of my life is coming, or who is coming. Let me cook, let me do this, let me do that. And I also enjoy visiting you. That's the thing that I love in relationship. So if we were to ever get married, no, we're not staying together. So fast forward with this guy, and then he's like, I told him, and with him, he heard what I said, and then in a way it was kind of like he wants to convince me, because I saw with his actions he heard what I said, but it was like it went in here and went out this side, because we even planned in the and have it go out on a date and stuff like that. How, but when he told me that, I already bailed out. I was like, no, fuck this. Mind you, I went from loving this person, like, and then I was like, and I do not have abandonment in. Yeah. Yeah, well, the dog English. I move English, but also this I don't know. I'm attachment issues. No, I don't. I mean, if we and you, if you have the qualities that I want, we're going to click. God, no, he had them, but he didn't have them with this particular thing. So with him, I appreciate his honesty and all of that, but at the same time, when he told me, Guti, this is the type of person he is, I was like, no, I'm not doing that, and I'm not compromising. On cheating, I don't compromise, man. Sorry, I don't. So, and then I saw Guti, even after I told him, no, we're not going to work and all of that, he still insisted with, no, let's meet up on a date. And the day we were supposed to meet up, good date. I mean, I had already forgotten about that, because I was like, no, me and this guy, we're not doing anything, And then he was like, Dodo, we called. I didn't pick up the phone. I was fluish. I had a bit of flu, but I wasn't really that sick. So I was just not like interested in all of that. Funny enough, my friends came here that night, and we started drinking and all of that. And I said in WhatsApping him I want to come over, and it drama now, anything toxic. Then I was like, no, I want to come over and all of that, just for cuddles, and it was strictly going to be cuddles. yeah. And then he was like, no, he doesn't want to be sick and what, and whatever. And then I was like, no, it's fine, cool. Yeah. And then next thing, we kept on talking and all of that. And then we were doing night shift, as we were still doing night shift. He was like, can you do me a favor? And then when I sent an emoji, I like, you know that emoji that is like this? The eyes though, only the eyes. And then he was like, I was like, I don't know what I said, but I sent that emoji. And then he was like, no, please. And then in the morning when I was walking off on my way to get on the bus, he was like, can you please, okay, I didn't see that message. And then when I got on the bus, I was like, I saw that message. He was like, can you please delete the messages you sent me? He said this. Can you please delete the messages you sent me on Instagram? Can you unsend them? At first I was like, I'm not doing that. I'll post the screenshot for that. I did. Yeah, that means I'll have to edit. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll post this video tomorrow. Can you please unsend? At first I was like, what the fuck is going on? I've never heard someone saying this. If you do not like the message I've sent you, why don't you either block me? Why don't you delete them on your side? Why would you want me to unsend the messages? Unsend. I've never been asked in umpedonji. I'm sending it's fine. I didn't even bother to ask. And I was like, no, I'm not going to ask this guy why is he saying, must I unsend the messages and everything? I just unsent the messages. With immediate effect. I unsent the messages. After unsending the messages, and then I unfollowed him on Instagram. Then I was like, no, man, this is not enough. Yes, you didn't do enough. Then I was like, no, fuck this. And I was like, in my head, I was like, the problem is that on WhatsApp we don't have an option where we can unsend all the messages that we've sent, because there's a duration for that. Then I was like, no, block his ass. I did that. I blocked him. I don't feel shit. I'm not angry at him. I'm fine. I'm just waiting for him to come and ask me, why did you block me? Why did you do that? I'll just tell him. Now I still greet him when I see him. I'm waiting the day he asks me, why did you block me and stuff like that. I'll tell him he's scared of it, and even tell him, I do not have his cards. I'll send and unsend. I've never been in such a weird situation. This was the first and last time. Okay, I won't say last time because you never know. I'm a psycho now. Another thing that was also a red flag that I did not reveal was this thing when he said that with his previous relationship, he was not happy. Why was he not happy? He even got to a point where he wanted to off himself, like eliminate himself. It's because his partner was happy. He was not happy because his partner expected him to be not celibate, to be loyal and not cheat and see other people, and he wanted to go and cheat. So because of that, he got to a point where he made the ultimatum to a partner, it's either you love me like this and we still be in a relationship, or I eliminate myself. There was if you start talking about Toksaganjalo, I can't be with the person who has nothing to lose. I can't be the person already who's starting to have such thoughts about themselves, because I cannot trust it. We get into an argument here, and then you end up deleting yourself, and you end up wanting to delete me, and then we fight, or whatever the case might be. So I don't want to find myself in a situation like this. And when you Tisha told me, avoid putting and finding yourself in stressful situations. That was that. So from there, now I'm just waiting for him to do that. But he asked me, why did you delete me, or why did you block me? And then I'll just tell him, I do not have time for that. Because another thing that I saw, people tend to have this thing, if you like them, they will think now, when they can control you or crush you in order for them to have power over you. No, no one's doing that. Mind you don't have money, you don't have a car, you don't have anything. No. I have to put money, a car and all of that doesn't really matter. A car doesn't matter, but a money. You must have a money. If you have the money, yeah, you can do whatever you want. As long as you have the money and you're also giving me the money. Yeah, don't buy me gas. No, give me money. Go and buy yourself this, go and buy yourself that. And don't ask me, where's this, where's that. into ask you to go and buy it. No. So yeah, that was that. So with him, I've never been in such a weird situation where somebody will tell me, Ngoji, can you please unsend the messages you sent to me? Yo, I was like, no, this guy is hard at work. And crash or whatever. So I blocked him. So yeah, guys, I have to get ready for work. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. And yeah,